morning. It is currently 4:45 in the morning, and today I'll show you what I eat as a working triathlon throughout the whole day. So let's do that. But first, we gotta get our workout in. Oh boy, it's early. Let's do that. You're a tired puppy? You're tired puppy. Oh, good morning. So this morning I do have a intense bike workout and then a strength session right after. And what the coach or the My Motive app, and if you want to know how that's going so far, link is down in the description below for my review. But what the app suggests is 30 to 40 grams of carbs before the intense bike session and 30 to 40 grams of carbs before the gym session. It's flipping early. It's not even 5 in the morning. I absolutely dislike eating that early, but what I find is decent for those kind of situations. I have some dried mango, some dried fruit, and then a spoon of Nutella, some chocolate spread, and I'll just eat that really quick before I head into the workout. And that is about 30 to 40 grams of carbs, a little bit of fat in that because of this, but that is the only way this is going down in any way, shape, or form. And then with that, I also just do some electrolytes on the bike because it is getting pretty hot here. So let's get that down and then do the workout and see what we have for breakfast. Not what I was expecting, not what I wanted, but maybe what I needed. I'm just kidding. It is decent, it's all right. Doesn't taste great though, but we'll make it work for today. I usually try and be in the gym or doing my workout within 15 minutes of waking up and not waste really any time. So let's get this ball going. Cheers.
A little later.
So the workout is done, the dog is walked. Now let's go over to breakfast. And you might recall from a previous video where I was actually eating the same breakfast for pretty much months at a time, and I'm still doing that, but I switched up my breakfast slightly. Earlier this year, I was actually eating cinnamon crunch toast and granola every single morning with a little bit of fruit in it. However, I found as my intensity wrapped up, especially with this new program with My Motive that I've been doing, my intensity is a lot higher, so I do get hungrier in the morning, and I found that just eating cinnamon crunch toast and granola, which is mostly carbs, very little protein in the morning, actually does not keep me full for very long. I'm hungry again at 10. So with that being said, what I switched to now for a couple months is Greek yogurt and peanut butter in the morning. Very simple, very quick, doesn't require any kind of prep work. Sometimes I put some fruit in there, sometimes I don't. However, just very simple Greek yogurt, that's all it is. It's pretty self-explanatory. It has 17 grams of protein. I do about serving and a half, so I get about, 25 grams of protein in there. I throw some peanut butter in there and then maybe some fruit, and that's breakfast. Quick, easy, keeps me full for a decent amount of time, and I get some good protein in about 30 minutes after the workout. So let's get to it. What I like about the Greek yogurt breakfast is that it's high in protein, keeps you full for a very long time, and it helps your muscles recover. But on the other side, it's also very simple and very versatile. So if I need more carbs in the morning, I feel like I need more, I can add granola or anything in there to get some more carbs. I can add some nuts and seeds in there to get, or some more peanut butter to get some more fats. And I can also add just more fruit for different taste and to change it out of every day. So yeah, that's breakfast, and I'll catch you later when we make lunch for work. Hey guys, just really quick, sorry to interrupt the video, but if you like the video, it would mean a lot if you could leave a thumbs up. It really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to see more of this content, make sure you stick around, hit the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. We're pretty close. We're like 2,980 or something before the end of the year. I really appreciate you guys, and let's keep going with the video. And that is lunch. Really simple, just a sandwich. You can go the whole route in prepping any kind of like meals over the weekend and then take them to lunch or, to work for lunch throughout the week. But I'm just lazy. Like, it's too much hassle to cook everything up over the weekend, store it in the fridge, takes a bunch of space. Just a simple sandwich. Any kind of bread, make sure it has some fiber in it. You can even go for bread that is higher in protein, lower in protein. But any kind of bread other than white bread really will do. And put some turkey on there, good source of protein. You can also do roast beef, you can do ham. I do every once in a while, but mostly it's turkey or roast beef. Slice of cheese. If you want to fancy it up, put an avocado on it or just some mayonnaise and call it good. If you need some more extra calories and you want to maybe a little bit more protein in your lunch as well, you can go for a protein shake, just something really simple like this, Fairlife protein shake. Any protein shake really will do. A Cliff Bar. It's really simple. Add anything on that you want to get a little bit more protein. That's it. Lunch, simple, easy, quick. So let's go to work, and then after work I'll show you what's for dinner.
Later that night.
So it is now the end of the day. Means last meal of the day. It's currently 5, so I'll probably be done eating with Don't mind the dog. So I'll be probably done eating everything by 6 p.m. and that's usually what I'm going for. I'm trying to be done with my dinner relatively early to give myself at least 12 hours of, giving my body and my gut some time to digest the food. So I'm aiming to be done by 6 p.m. so that when I wake up and have, a snack at 5, or usually if the workout doesn't require, I eat at 6:37. I have about 12 hours of fasting, so to speak, where the body can just do what it wants. But going along with the theme of the day and making things quick and relatively high in protein, dog's back. What I eat almost every day is just some rice. This is just any kind of generic, already cooked, ready to eat rice. You put it in the microwave, steam it for a minute and a half, and it's done. It's 300 calories, just plain white rice. Simple, like it. Then going along with that, I usually get these, same with the rice from Costco. They come in pouches in that bag. And this one is chicken mango coconut curry, but there's like chicken masala and a couple other things. But these Costco packages, they're ready to eat meals. Same thing, you just heat it up for a couple minutes. And they have a variety at Costco. They're relatively affordable, and they come out to about 500 or so calories per pouch. I'll put the calories for the whole day on the screen later when we go over it. The whole dinner, and then I have some salad left over, I'll have with it, or sometimes I'll throw some broccoli or some other vegetable in there. And the whole dinner then just takes about 5 minutes to prepare, really. So it's very easy, it's high protein, and it's just quick. So quick is the thing to go. What I do in the meantime is I snack on some like chocolate covered almonds. So they're not the almonds that are fully covered in chocolate, they're like chocolate dusted almonds. You can get them at Walmart, and just a snack for while I'm preparing dinner. Relatively healthy, but kind of a little sweet on the side. So I'll say let's get this cooking because I'm pretty hungry, and then we'll talk after dinner. that you've seen my typical breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks throughout the day, what I used to eat every single day as a triathlete, but also as someone who's working a regular 9-to-5 job, trying to fit everything in. I know it could be better, but hear me out. Here's the reasons for why I do the things the way I do them. To give you a little bit of background about myself, and some of you already might know this, some might not, I went to college and got a Bachelor of Science in Human Nutrition. With that being said, I do have a very decent understanding of foods and of diets and everything evolving around that. For that purpose, I am not tracking any calories whatsoever right now, but let me give you an estimate of the calories that I consumed today. Let's start with breakfast. Breakfast was about 200 calories, and hopefully Newman will put them on the screen somewhere around here. Was about 200 calories for the Greek yogurt, about 100 calories for the banana, and about 200 calories for the peanut butter, totaling the whole breakfast out to 500 calories. That is a decent amount of breakfast calories, I would say. I think you can definitely go heavier, but I found that experimenting around that calorie range of 500 calories in the morning is ideal for me. I'm not too full and it keeps me sustained. But what I found is, as I mentioned earlier, that I need a lot of protein in the morning to actually carry me throughout the day better than just consuming carbs. So that is something that I highly recommend. If you have your breakfast in the morning, then make sure you get some protein with it. The snack I had before my workout was about 100 calories in dried mango and probably about another 100 calories to 120 calories in the Nutella, the chocolate spread. But that comes out to about 200 calories. The snack is something I only do before intense workouts that are usually 30 to 60 minutes. When I have my long runs or my long rides, I opt for something different that's less high in carbohydrates and higher in protein to sustain me longer, maybe even higher in fat. But for these short burst workouts that are usually intervals of somewhere between 30 seconds to 5 minutes, I go for 30 to 40 grams of carbohydrates before the training. So that would tally up the total to about 700 calories for the day. The breakfast was protein focused and the snack was carb focused. So that brings me to 10 a.m. when I have my first snack, which is more dried mango. Dried mango, I don't know what it is, but it's like the perfect consistency, is the perfect sweetness. So I really enjoy that. So that is my fruit of choice. And that was about another 150 calories in dried mango as my snack. Moving along for lunch, you saw me make, Jesus, oh, loud sneeze by the dog. Let's keep it rolling with lunch. You saw me make a sandwich. The sandwich is about 200 to 220 calories in the bread. It's about 60 to 80 calories in the cheese. And then today I had only one serving of the turkey, which is about 50 calories, 90% lean, and it's about 10 grams of protein in that. Add about another 100 calories in for some mayonnaise on top of that, and there you have lunch. Later that afternoon, I then had another snack, which was a Cliff Bar. The Cliff Bar comes out to about 250 calories for that. And then later on, I had dinner. As you saw dinner just now, 300 calories for rice, about 500 calories for that chicken curry, comes out to 800. Salad dressing, let's just throw in another 150 because there was blue cheese in that salad as well. And then I had a couple of those almonds. I wouldn't really track those and wouldn't worry about those, but those can also add somewhere between 50 to 200 calories depending how many of those you eat. And that tallies up the total for the day. Let me just end this video with two quick tips or advice that I've noticed so far that I've been doing this triathlon for almost 2 years or going on 2 years. I noticed that at the beginning I prioritized carbohydrates way too much and didn't focus enough on protein. I noticed that while the carbs make me feel good and like full in the moment, they didn't really last long, and my recovery was actually kind of slacking because I wasn't consuming enough protein. Now I'm putting more of a focus on protein. I could still do better. I should be doing better. I should be consuming roughly 30 to 50 grams more of protein per day, but we're getting there, right? It is a marathon, it is not a sprint. So that is the one change that I made, switching it from a carbohydrate heavy diet to a more balanced and higher protein diet so far. The other piece of advice is that when you're having a 9 to 5 job and there's other athletes out there that have a lot more on their plate than I do, that have a family to feed, that have a family to care for, look out for, children to drop off at school, prepare their lunches. I am very fortunate that I can work out an hour, hour and a half in the morning before even starting my day, and then come home, do the rest, and don't have much to worry about. But still, I put emphasis on making my foods and my meals very quick in preparation. And that means that while it's not the best to just heat up the rice in the microwave every day, and I could be going and just buying a bag of rice that would be cheaper and just boil it and maybe meal prep it, it's just not what I choose. For me, it is very convenient and very easy. Rip open that rice, pop it in the microwave, rip open the curry, pop it in the pan. Less than 5 minutes, I have an 800 calorie dinner on the table that has a decent amount of carbohydrates, that has a decent amount of fat, and that has a relatively high amount of protein in it as well. And it's done. That's how I approach nutrition. There's a lot of different ways that you can go about it. And if you have questions regarding nutrition in general, or race-specific nutrition, or a diet, let me know down in the comments below. I will do my best to answer your questions, and if I don't know the answer, then I will guide you to where you can find the answer that you're looking for. That being said, I hope this was a good insight. Maybe there's something helpful for you there. If so, let me know down in the comments below. And if you want to learn more and follow along with the journey, we have 70.3 Indian Wells coming up in December this year. But before that, we actually have a really interesting vacation running, which is the Joshua Tree Half Marathon in October, I believe. So that should be very fun. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for checking it out, and I'll catch you next time.